Did you know that the average American home has over 300,000 items? That's right. From clothes to gadgets, clutter is everywhere, and it can feel overwhelming. In a world where we are constantly bombarded by stuff, more people are turning to minimalism for a simpler life. But here's the twist. Minimalism today isn't just about having less, it's about choosing quality over quantity. Recent studies show that nearly 60% of consumers are now willing to pay extra for designer furniture that lasts longer and looks better. This trend is changing how we think about our homes. Instead of filling our spaces with cheap, trendy items, more people are opting for just 3 to 5 high-quality pieces that truly matter. In this video, we will explore why minimalist lifestyles are embracing designer furniture and how this shift reflects our values today. We'll dive into the power of owning fewer, better things and discuss how these choices create not only beautiful spaces but also a calmer mind. Are you ready to discover the art of living with intention and style? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Minimalist Shift. Less clutter, more design. Minimalism used to mean stripping your space of everything but the essentials. Now, though, there's been a shift. Today, minimalists aren't just looking for less, they want what's left to have impact. That's why you see more minimalist homes featuring bold, designer furniture. According to a 2022 survey by Statista, 34% of homeowners said they prefer fewer, higher-quality pieces over budget-friendly, mass-produced items. This shift is partly due to a growing awareness of fast furniture's environmental impact. People don't just want less stuff, they want better stuff. Take Danish designer Hans Wegner, for example. His iconic chairs are often the centerpiece of minimalist rooms, even though they are a far cry from what you'd call basic. Minimalists are realizing that a few well-chosen pieces can define an entire space. Joshua Becker, author of The More of Less, says it best. Minimalism isn't about owning less, but about making room for more purpose, more joy, more of what matters. This explains why designer furniture fits right into the minimalist lifestyle today. It's not about excess, it's about enhancing what you have. By reducing clutter, minimalists find themselves with a blank canvas. But that doesn't mean it has to be plain. A sleek Eames lounge chair or a Noguchi coffee table brings life to a space without overwhelming it. These pieces aren't just functional, they're intentional. Design is becoming a new form of minimalism. It's a reaction to years of overconsumption and clutter. People are willing to spend more on fewer things because they're buying for the long term. One well-designed item can replace 3 or 4 cheap ones, and it'll last longer, too. This isn't about luxury for luxury's sake. It's about aligning your surroundings with your values. Fewer things mean more focus, and choosing beautiful, functional furniture is a way to embrace that focus. It's not just what you own, but why you own it. Chapter 2. The Power of 3. Why minimalism thrives with fewer pieces. Why 3 to 5 pieces of furniture? That number may seem arbitrary, but there's a reason behind it. Studies show that when people are faced with too many choices, they get overwhelmed. Psychologist Barry Schwartz refers to this as the paradox of choice. Limiting your furniture to 3 or 5 key pieces reduces decision fatigue and keeps your space clear. In 2019, research published in the Journal of Consumer Research found that individuals with fewer, higher-quality objects in their living space reported feeling more at ease and productive. When you have just a few pieces of furniture, you're forced to make them count. Think about it. If you're only going to have 3 pieces in your living room, they better be versatile and timeless. A statement couch, an accent chair, and a minimalist bookshelf can do the job of filling a space without cluttering it. These pieces also set the tone for the rest of your home. There's another benefit to this strategy: maintenance. The fewer things you own, the easier they are to take care of. You don't need to dust 10 side tables or worry about maintaining endless trinkets. Just a few beautiful pieces make cleaning and organizing a breeze. Take the classic Barcelona chair by Ludwig Mies van der Rohe, for instance. It's both a functional seat and a piece of art. In a room with just 3 or 4 items, it doesn't just sit there, it commands attention. This is why fewer, better pieces work so well in a minimalist space. When you embrace this strategy, you also have more freedom to enjoy what matters most. Instead of focusing on filling up your home with stuff, you can focus on your hobbies, your relationships, and your peace of mind. Minimalism, at its core, is about creating space for you. Chapter 3. Designer furniture. The new status symbol of simplicity. Designer furniture in a minimalist home might seem like a contradiction, but it's actually the perfect fit. The reason? Design speaks where words can't. A well-made, beautifully designed piece doesn't just serve a function. It creates a mood, tells a story, and gives your space personality. In the past, having lots of stuff was a status symbol. Now, owning a few key designer items shows thoughtfulness and taste. According to a 2021 study by McKinsey, over 40% of consumers said they are willing to spend more on furniture that is both eco-friendly and designed to last. Minimalism isn't about rejecting all luxury, it's about rejecting unnecessary excess. Designer furniture, in this context, isn't seen as an indulgence. It's a mindful choice. A handcrafted table or a one-of-a-kind chair tells the world that you value craftsmanship, not just convenience. Marie Kondo, the author of The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, encourages people to surround themselves with things that spark joy. For many minimalists today, designer furniture does just that. It sparks joy not just for its appearance but for the thoughtfulness behind its creation. Take the famed Arne Jacobsen egg chair. Its sculptural design stands out in a minimalist setting, serving both as a seat and a statement piece. It's the kind of furniture that doesn't just fill space, it transforms it. Minimalists are drawn to these pieces not just for their beauty, but because they tell a story. They stand for sustainability, longevity, and the rejection of fast, disposable furniture. And that's the true status symbol, being mindful about what you bring into your home. In a world of excess, choosing designer furniture is a way of saying, I value quality over quantity. It's a reflection of the minimalist ethos. Owning fewer things but making sure each item has meaning and purpose. If you find this perspective interesting, be sure to subscribe for more insights on living a simpler, more meaningful life. Chapter 4. Timeless over trendy. Why quality matters more than quantity in minimalism. Trends are short-lived. What truly lasts are timeless, high-quality pieces. When you reduce the number of things you own, you want them to stand the test of time, not just physically, but aesthetically too. Trends come and go, but investing in classic designs ensures your space stays stylish for years. According to a 2020 study by the Furniture Industry Research Association, 60% of consumers who buy high-end furniture do so because they believe it will last for decades. This aligns perfectly with the minimalist mindset, which values longevity over fleeting fashion. Minimalists often find themselves drawn to designs that transcend time. Think of the timeless appeal of a Le Corbusier sofa or a Florence Knoll table. These pieces don't scream for attention, they whisper elegance. And that's the point. They're not trendy, but they'll always look fresh. This strategy of choosing timeless over trendy also contributes to sustainability. Fast furniture often ends up in landfills within a few years, while designer pieces are passed down for generations. As the minimalist home author Joshua Becker says, minimalism isn't just about removing clutter, it's about keeping what matters. Minimalists who choose quality over quantity aren't just thinking about today, they're thinking about the future. A well-made piece of furniture is an investment in both aesthetics and sustainability. By selecting items that will age gracefully, minimalists reduce waste and avoid the need to constantly replace things. There's a reason why designs from the mid-century modern era are still popular today. Their clean lines and functional beauty have a universal appeal. When you invest in timeless pieces, you're ensuring that your space won't feel outdated in 5 or 10 years. It's a strategy that pays off in the long run. This doesn't mean your home has to feel cold or rigid. Timeless designs often bring a sense of warmth and comfort precisely because they've been loved for decades. Choosing pieces that are tried and true is a simple way to ensure that your minimalist space remains inviting and functional. Chapter 5. Minimalism 2.0. When luxury meets simplicity. Minimalism has evolved. What started as a movement to reduce excess has now embraced the idea that simplicity and luxury can coexist. This new version of minimalism, which we can call Minimalism 2.0, is all about merging thoughtful design with high-end living. In Goodbye Things, author Fumio Sasaki notes, minimalism doesn't mean deprivation. It's about finding what makes you truly happy. For some, that happiness comes from owning a few luxury items that elevate their everyday experience. Minimalists aren't turning their backs on comfort, they're refining it. A minimalist space with 1 or 2 designer items can feel just as luxurious as a fully furnished home. The key is balance. Instead of filling a room with countless items, Minimalism 2.0 focuses on finding just the right piece to bring the room together. The rise of Minimalism 2.0 is also tied to changes in consumer behavior. A 2021 survey by Deloitte found that 44% of consumers are more willing to invest in high-quality furniture, even if it means buying fewer items. This trend highlights a shift in priorities. People want fewer, but better, things. Luxury doesn't have to mean excess. Minimalists are redefining what it means to live well. A beautiful, well-made chair can bring more joy than a room full of mass-produced items. Minimalism 2.0 is about appreciating the beauty and craftsmanship in the few things you do own. This modern take on minimalism also embraces the idea of personalization. Minimalists are no longer adhering to rigid rules about what their homes should look like. Instead, they're curating spaces that reflect their unique tastes, often with the help of designer furniture that resonates with them. Minimalism 2.0 is about choosing luxury for yourself, not for others. It's not about showing off expensive items, it's about enjoying the things that make you feel good in your space. A handcrafted Italian leather chair or a bespoke coffee table isn't just furniture, it's an experience. By blending simplicity with luxury, Minimalism 2.0 creates homes that feel personal, calming, and refined. It's a strategy that works because it's based on intention. Every piece has a purpose, and that purpose is to enhance your life, not just to fill space. As this new wave of minimalism continues to grow, more people are discovering the joy of living with less but better. By embracing this approach, minimalists are finding a way to enjoy the best of both worlds, simplicity and luxury, in perfect harmony. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of minimalism, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and ideas on how to live a simpler, more fulfilling life.